Is Brother Ben here? Brother Ben. Now, Ben got a heck of a program. A lot of people listening to Brother Ben. And Ben tells them about the minister. And Ben tells them about the minister.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Can you all hear me and see me? Can you all hear me and see me? Welcome to your Wealth Wednesday. Welcome to your Wealth Wednesday. Ooh, we getting through this weekend with man. It's already Wednesday. I feel like it's Tuesday for some reason. But in the name of Allah, the beneficent and merciful, I bear witness there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. I would like to greet you all with the greeting words of peace. We said in the Arabic language of Assalamu alaikum. Today we're going to talk about for Wealth Wednesdays, man, a video I did, 5 wealth principles for growth that I think is going to be beneficial for a lot of us. I think it'll be beneficial for a lot of us. But first, we're going to start off with words, if y'all don't mind, and I'm pretty sure you don't, with words from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan about wealth. And then we're going to get started, okay? Here we go.
The question is, how do you define wealth? Is wealth your ability to go to the store and buy a garment, some shoes, a car, a flat screen TV? Is that really wealth? Wealth does not start from access to material things. Wealth starts with your possession of knowledge. If we don't possess knowledge that guides us into how to create wealth, then we'll talk about wealth, but we'll never have it because we don't have the requisite knowledge that would allow us to be a creator of wealth.
I want to share something else. We're going to go with a few scriptures we want to start with that you guys maybe can write down. Let me see. I want to get some Bible scriptures for us as we do this. Write these down. I think that's going to be good for us. Number 1, we're going to look at Luke chapter 6, verse 38. Luke 6:38 says the following: Give, and you will receive. Your gift will return to you in full, pressed down, shaken together to make room for more, running over and poured into your lap. The amount you give will determine the amount you get back. Say that again. Give and you will receive. Your gift will return to you in full, pressed down, shaken together to make room for more, running over and poured into your lap. The amount you give will determine the amount you get back. Proverbs chapter 3, 9 through 10 says, honor the Lord with your wealth and with the best part of everything you produce. Then he will fill your barns with grain and your vats will overflow with good wine. So that's on giving. Now let's look at I want to look at some stuff because yesterday we talked about planning, right? And being that we talked about planning, there's some additional guidance that I think would be good for us. And it's on wise counsel. So let's look at some of these on wise counsel. This is Proverbs 11 and 14. Where there is no guidance, a people falls. But in an abundance of counselors, there is safety. Then Proverbs 15:22 says, without counsel, plans fail. But with many advisors, they succeed. Say that one again. Without counsel, plans fail. But with many advisors, they succeed. So, just wanted to give us those to encourage us as we come up with these plans. It's also good to have counsel. It's also good to have those who are experienced around us so that the plans that we do come up with, that they don't fail. Okay? So that's what I kind of wanted to start off with. Something you can take notes on. And then now let's get to the 5 wealth principles for growth. And before we get started with that, I'll just talk about it after we get started with this so we can go ahead and get into it. Here we go. That we have in our mind. There's a lot of just bad subconscious programming from our parents, and I want to come out this Secrets of a Millionaire Mind because in order to go to different places, we got to have a different mindset. And here's the thing, and this is something that I've noticed, family. I know many people are going through trying times, and you got to make more money, and you got to pay the bills. But y'all want me to be honest with you? Even if you got a lot of money, if you don't have the right mindset, you'll lose it. For example, let me just give you a small example. If you got $50,000, you saving that $50,000 inside of your mattress means nothing if you don't know how to use it, if we don't know what to do with it, if we don't have friendships, if we don't have partners that we can collaborate with to grow that. Because at the end of the day, it's worthless if I don't spend it. It's worthless if I don't use it or invest it. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to use it on bills. And if I use it on bills, all that's going to happen is I'm going to keep using it on bills and bills and bills and liabilities. And it's eventually going to be gone. The same way that we have sex with our partner and we produce children, you're supposed to be doing that with your money. Oh, there go the first one. Oh, man, y'all see my skin looking good, man. I'm waking up feeling good on this Monday, man. But listen, you want your $5 bill to go create grandchildren for you. You want your $100 bill to go create grandchildren for you. And if your money ain't making babies for you, if they not going to make babies for you, then it's going down. In other words, it's dying. Let me give y'all the principle of the day. I'm going to start y'all off with 5 wealth principles of the day. We ain't going to do them all. We're just going to do 5 wealth principles of the day. And I need y'all to write these down. The first one is, your income can only grow to the extent that you do. Oh yeah, write that down. That's good. Your income can only grow to the extent that you do. Now can y'all be honest with me? Have y'all ever been in a position where you typically make $5,000 a month, or you typically make about $2,500 a month, and you got blessed with a lot of money, and you found out that, man, or you made a decision and it brought you right back down to what you typically always make, and sometimes you don't even know where the other money went. You just don't know. Damn, I just had 10,000. Man, where am I? I'm back at 2,500. I'm back at 3,000. You know, I got a credit card, I got a loan, but it seemed like even with this loan, I'm back to where I always be at. Can anybody be honest? I'll be honest. I've been there before. You do this, you make a lot of money, you make this decision, you go here, and then months go down the line, it's like, wow, that money is gone already. Where did it go? Can I share something with you? The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said that cross, when you see that cross, right? When you think about a cross, usually the cross is, a little long, then you got that short middle. He says the horizontal line, this represents our economics. This represents our physical things, land, materialistic things. But he says that vertical line represents our character, who we are, our morals, principles that we're standing on. Now watch this. He said that, in other words, paraphrasing, that vertical line, you have to be strong enough, you have to be upright enough to maintain the horizontal. I said, oh man, you teaching. Because some of us, man, we blessed to learn how to make money. We blessed to get great products and services. You can become an affiliate. Guess what? You can become an affiliate right now for a product that's producing millions of dollars. But if you ain't got the right, I'm talking about the right ingredients on the inside of you, you ain't gonna sell the product to make no millions. You ain't selling the product to make 600,000, 6 figures. So it's not necessarily the wrong product. It's not necessarily the wrong service. It's the wrong something on the inside. Good God Almighty. Some of y'all right now got a good business already. Some of y'all right now, you got a great product already. Some of y'all right now got a great service and a good idea right now, but you don't have the internal game, the internal programming that's needed to properly grow it, and not just grow it, but maintain it. So your money only grows to the extent that you do. If you don't want to fix your communication, guess what? Your money not growing. If you don't want to fix your will to do things that needs to be done in order for you to grow, guess what? Your money not growing. If you don't want to think about and focus on getting your business in order, getting QuickBooks or hiring an attorney, somebody that can help you out, you keep being lazy year after year, keep putting it off month after month, your money gonna grow, but you're gonna lose it all in taxes. Your money gonna grow, but it's gonna go somewhere else because you're not doing the things that's needed to make sure that this thing got a solid foundation. So in other words, cool, you can make some money. Everybody know how to make it in some type of way. But can we really keep it and grow it and keep peace of mind while doing it? That's the key piece. Have peace of mind. I'm telling you, man, there's some rich, miserable folks out here. Rich, miserable folks on Instagram right now who got the nice cars, who got the nice houses, who look like everything is going good. I'm talking about sad as hell. So it's only going to grow, man, at the extent that you... Here's number 2. Oh, here go number 2. It says, if you want to change the fruits, you must first change the roots. If you want to change the visible, you must first change the invisible. Oh, my goodness. Come on. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said this here. He says, everything that is seen is backed by unseen power. Oh, come on. Listen to this right here. The movements that I'm making with my hands right now, my hands not making this decision. My hands is not saying I want to move my fingers right now. My mind that's on the inside, that's unseen, is what's giving power to my hands to move. Yeah. A lot of people that you see really successful, they got an unseen team. Yeah, a lot of people who get on here that got these damn personal pronouns, my, I, they got a strong team behind them that they not telling you about. Or some people ain't doing it on purpose, but just know if they impacting millions of people, they got a team behind them. If they really bringing about impact, guess what? There is something that's unseen, that's not put on social media. They having meetings. It's something that's not that's unseen on social media. They studying, they reading, they got things in place. So it's the unseen that's giving power to that which is seen. And we talking about even your own mind. Your mindset is what's producing whatever you're doing. That's why you can tell a tree by the fruit that it bears. Scripture says in John 14:12, those who believe will do what? The works that I'm doing. The works that I was doing. How did he know that? Because you only going to do and act on what you thinking. So I gotta fix that thought in my mind that nobody wanna buy for me. Watch this right here. Oh, see, this what we really going through. Oh, I'm not worthy. Yeah, my product, ain't nobody gonna really buy my service. Nobody will really buy. And you know what? We pick up on that energy. Yeah, we pick up on that energy. You ain't got no conviction behind your words. You don't believe in your own product and you trying to convince me? Yeah, Daddy always told you that you wasn't good enough. Mama never really approved what you was doing. And because of those things from your childhood and your past, you done brought that up into your adulthood. So everything you're doing, you lead off with the negative. I know it ain't perfect, but damn, you ain't got to tell me it ain't perfect. Who out here perfect? So why are you leading with it ain't perfect? But see, that's you. That's something going on up in here. What's going on up in here? What's going on up in the unseen? You subconsciously believe that money is the root of all evil. But the scripture don't even say that. But when you believe that money is the root of all evil, when money opportunities come, you correlate that with evil, so you don't even take full advantage of these opportunities because you believe the more I make, the more evil I'm gonna look. So you keep yourself at a certain position. You don't realize we're doing it subconsciously. Change the visible, you must first change the invisible. And look at this, the minister said whenever we find a flaw, now it's easier said than done. I'm working on it. I'm working on changing my attitude when imperfection is pointed out. I'm working on being patient. Okay, stop, because I can get defensive. You know, I'm growing too. I can get defensive. But it may take a day later. It may take 2 days later. I always go back and say, okay, Now my emotions is off. I don't feel like I'm being attacked no more. What was really the imperfection that was pointed out? And how can I fix it? Because the minister said whenever we find an imperfection, we should find it with joy. Because once we find the imperfection in our lives or in our minds, now we have pointed out what needs to be perfected so that we can become a better human being. So to change the invisible, certain situations is going to be made to make the invisible known to yourself. Yeah, man, you don't handle difficulty good. You don't handle conflict pretty good. Yeah, you don't handle structure good, or you don't handle this good. Whatever it is, situations will be made and placed in your life to show you what you need to work on. So work on those internal things. It's not always just marketing, having a good product, looking good. It's, hey man, what's on the inside? Because once this customer comes in, but I really don't like people, but I also don't want to hire nobody because I want to keep all the money, that's an internal problem that's keeping me from scaling. Because if I want to get somebody in and truly service them, once they get in and buy, I have to have the good service. I got to have a good experience for them so that they can even stay. And if it's not me who's going to do it, that's fine, but who's going to do it? But if I'm not a good team player, why am I not a good team player? Something we got to think about. Number 3, here it is. Money is a result. Wealth is a result. Health is a result. Illness is a result. Watch this. Your weight is a result. We live in a world of cause and effect. There is no mystery God, brothers and sisters. There is no mystery God up in the sky saying, you know what? I want her to be fat. I want him to be fat. I want her to be broke. I want him to be broke. No. Cause and effect. 85% is the dumb, deaf, and blind, believing in the mystery God, not understanding the law of cause and effect. Whatever condition that we in right now is due to some decisions we made. We may not want to believe it because we don't want to take accountability, but wherever we are right now is due to a decision that we've probably made over and over again. Oh, Brother Ben, I'm just at 260. I don't know. Yes, you do. You ate a lot of food out. You didn't work out. You don't got the right mindset. And watch this right here, y'all. Watch this. This is the key part. Going to get surgery to make your weight go down won't cause it to won't fix your problem. Going to just get a loan to fix your debt, guess what? That's not going to fix your problem, because that's not how you got the problem in the first place. You got the problem in the first place because of habits that you've created, because of decisions that you've made. So if I go get more money making the same damn decisions, I'm going to get right back here. If I go get all my fat taken off, but making the same decisions, what? The internal decisions, the internal habits, I'm going to gain the weight right back. I don't care if you get a new man. I don't care if you get a new woman. As you transitioning, you better be analyzing. Not just looking at the other person. What did I do wrong? What can I do better? Because if you go to another place with the same mindset, you're going to be back in the same place. They didn't catch that. If you go to another place with the same mindset, you're going to be in the same place. I got me a new man. Yeah, with them same habits, you finna see the same results. I got me a new woman. Yeah, cool. But if you got the same mindset, habits, and behavior, you're going to have basically the same results. So there is no mystery spookism, family. Oh, I was online and somebody said affirmations. Pray for a Bentley. Pray for a new house. Pray for more money. Pray for it. Yeah, get your mind right. Yeah. Affirm. Connect with the God. But after that, you better go put some work in. Our lessons say, would you wait on the mystery God to bring you food? Answer is emphatically no. Emphatically no. Doesn't mean there isn't a God, but it does mean God works through human beings, brothers and sisters. And if you don't work, let me know how that works. Sit here, pray, and don't go to work and see if them bills get paid. See if food fill up that refrigerator. Watch this right here. Press 1 if you know you're not where you're supposed to be, and it's due to several decisions that you've been delaying. Just press the number 1. Come on, be honest with you. I'ma say I'll be the first one to press 1. I'll be the first one to press 1. If you know you're not where you're supposed to be, and it's due to decisions you know you were supposed to make months ago. Look at that. Watch this. Man, I'm so proud of us as a community. I seen, man, shout out to Earn Your Leisure, man. Man, shout out to Earn Your Leisure. Them brothers is doing some amazing work. Teaching our people about financial literacy, investing, stocks, bringing all the intellectuals together. To teach our people entrepreneurship and making entrepreneurship, I'm talking about we making it look good. I mean, years ago, talking about generational wealth was like you was the nerd, you was the outsider. Now it's the culture now to talk about generational wealth and buying land and all this type of stuff, right? I'm not gonna say but. And with that, I hope all of those 12,000 plus people realize and understand too that as we go get this entrepreneurship game, we better go get knowledge of self. And I'm not just talking about the knowledge of self that's also needed. Who was the original man, the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe? How much is the land? 57,255,000 square miles. How much is our water? 139,685,000 square miles. All over the planet Earth, 196,940,000 square miles. So we know our planet as the original man. But I want us to also go deeper. What happened to me as a child? Because see, it's something that I've been ignoring that happened to me when I was a teenager, as a child, as a baby, that's stopping me from getting all this information, but I can't execute on it. I can't move on it. I know I'm supposed to lose weight, but I can't execute on it. What's stopping you from doing that? So we can get all the game. Oh yeah, we're going to get all the books. We're going to learn from all the gurus. But the execution piece is what we need in our community more than ever. We all got access to YouTube now. Oh, yeah. We all got access to YouTube. We all got access to ebooks. We all got access to every single person's Instagram. And guess what we do every day? Binge watch. Oh, I'm watching this podcast. You watching this new podcast. You done seen this new video come out. Oh, that was some good game. I didn't know that about taxes. I didn't know that about business. I didn't know that about products. And guess what you also don't know? Enough about self. Because it's something internally that's really stopping you from executing on all this information that you're getting. So as we spend money to go travel to these conferences to learn about money, we better put equal or even more into ourselves to learn about what's going on up in here. Because it's what's going on up in here that's going to really grow you. sustain you. It's habits that need to be built to sustain it. It's behaviors that need to be built to sustain it. It's mindsets that need to be built to sustain it. You can learn about how to make a video, but damn it, or do you got the will to get up every day and post 3 to 5 a day without blaming somebody else for why you didn't post? Yeah, buddy. I mean, it's just simple as that. You can learn how to do a podcast. Cool. You learn all the techniques. You know how to put it on all platforms. You got your microphone. You got your Rodecaster Pro. But when the last time you did your podcast? You can know how to do an ebook. You know how to do the ebook. You know how to put it together. You know how to self-publish. So, why you ain't wrote the book? Oh, I didn't have time. You a damn lie. Go look at your phone. Pull up your hours. You was just on Twitter. That's 5 sentences there. You were just scrolling on Facebook. There go 10 sentences. You just on Instagram, TikTok, watching your favorite TikTok dances. There go 10 sentences. If you do 10 sentences a day, you'll be further than where you at right now. You scrolling on Instagram all this time, it take 10 minutes to make a video. 15 maybe at top, depending on what type of video you're making. But if you're making a little small video to post on Instagram and TikTok, it don't take less than 15 minutes. You just binge watch for 15 minutes. Don't tell me you ain't got no time. You boo-boo for 10 minutes. While you was on that toilet, you could have been knocking you something out. You could have been, same way you texting everybody. Go look at your text messages. You've been texting everybody. You've been having conversations about stuff that ain't productive. That's a paragraph right there for your next ebook. You see what I'm saying? So no, stop this. We ain't got no time. We got time. Or else we're gonna run out of time. And unfortunately, man, be dead before we can get all this stuff out of our head, man. Man, God has really blessed us, man, with a powerful mind. God has really blessed us with a lot of information. He's really blessed us to allow us to go through certain situations that's really teaching us lessons that we can go save thousands of people with, and we sitting here playing around with it. Because we got self-doubt, low self-esteem, and low confidence, and we don't believe nobody needs what I'm going through. You tripping. Somebody need them lessons you getting. Somebody need them lessons you getting. Let me go on to the next one, because the third one is, that was the third one. The fourth one I want to give you is thoughts lead to feelings. Feelings lead to actions, and actions lead to results. What type of thoughts are we having? Like, for real, like, what type of thoughts are we having? If I go look at your YouTube history, what am I going to see? See, we talking about accountability now. If I go look at your YouTube history, what will I see? Is it a bunch of gossip? Is it a bunch of news that ain't really got nothing to do with you, that's causing you to just panic all the time? Or are you watching things that's going to really improve your life? Are you watching things to improve your weaknesses? Are you watching things that's going to get you to really grow? If I looked at your last 5 to 10 phone calls, who did you talk to and what did y'all talk about? If I was to go through your text messages, majority of your text messages are about what? Now, this doesn't mean always be talking about business, always be talking about self-improvement, always be talking about mindset. But it does mean if you're not where you want to be, what are you talking about? If you're not where you want to be, who are you talking to? Because everything around us is helping to shape our thoughts, which shapes our feelings, which shapes our actions, which shapes our results. Now, Scripture says it's not what goes in a man that defiles him. Now, you wasn't talking to me on Twitter. That's a scam. Delete that person, block that person right now. I don't talk to nobody on Twitter like that. If there anybody DM you on TikTok, that ain't me. Or on Twitter, or anywhere really. It's not me. I got one page, Brother Ben X, spelled all the way Brother Ben X. Y'all keep commenting the word product. DM me the word product if y'all want me to help you out. DM me the word product if you want me to help you out. DM me the word product if you want me to help you out. DM me the word product if you want me to help you out. DM me the word product if you want me to help you out. I'm finna start repeating myself like the pastors do. They got it. You know how the pastors, they repeat themselves? I gotta repeat that thing over and over again. Scripture says it's not what goes in a man that defiles him, it's what comes out. Many of us use this self of intelligence and try to make it seem like that's food that it's talking about. Like, oh, I can eat pork now, because it's not what goes in the man that defiles him, it's what comes out. Oh, I can drink bleach now. It's not what goes in the man. Oh, I can eat boo-boo now. It's not what goes in the man that, no, that ain't what that means. It's a lot of things is going to go in. But if negativity comes in, but you don't allow it to come out, then you good. It's when we allow that toxic behavior and toxic thoughts to go in, and now we're starting to come out of you, that's when you begin to be defiled. The spiritual food. So when certain thoughts go in, what can we do internally to change them? Let's change them. Let's change our thoughts from, man, I can't afford it, to, man, how I'm going to afford this because I got to get it. Let's change it from, man, I got to go do this, to where I get to go do this. I'm allowed to go do this because I'm alive. I'm alive. Google it, family. Google how to DM on Instagram. Just Google it, family. YouTube it. They got a tutorial that'll show you exactly how to do it, family. I can't show you on the live because, I can't share my screen or nothing like that. But if you Google it on YouTube, they'll show you. You'll learn it in less than 6 minutes. You'll learn how to do it. I think that was 5, right? Was that 5? Or I need to give y'all one more. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all this one right here. Watch this. The only way to permanently change the temperature in the room is to reset the thermostat. In the same way, the only way to change your level of financial success permanently is to reset your financial thermostat. So if I want the room to be constantly at, I like mine at nighttime to be right at 68, sometimes 67, depending on how I'm feeling. So in my finances, what is my financial thermostat? Where am I at? I'm talking about I want to make $100 because what did it say? It's the unseen reality, man. It's the unseen thing that's really making them pop. Yeah, you don't realize he really got a cold team behind him. She really got a cold team about him, and they all on the same page. They all communicate effectively. They all got real structures in place. But you keep looking at them saying, oh, but they got an ebook. They got a course. Oh, they got this service. But let me just do the services. Yeah, you're doing the services without the behind the scenes mind that's behind it. You ain't gonna be there. So you're supposed to be studying their habits, studying their minds, studying their systems, not not just their products. Anybody can go duplicate a product. But if you ain't got the right team, if you don't know the mindset behind how they make the videos, if you ain't got the insight to how they do the ads, if you ain't got the insight to what marketing they do, so what? You can produce a shirt with a logo on it just like them. It ain't gonna be as successful. It ain't gonna be as successful. So what is your financial thermostat really at, man? Like that's something we really got to think about. Damn, I'm really at $5,000 a month. That's what my thermostat really at. Damn, I want to get to 10, but see, because there's different things that's required. When you talking about, you got 10 customers to where now you got 200 customers. Oh, that's a different type of management that got to be done. Then from 200 to 5, oh, that's different type of management. 500 to 1,000 folks, that's different type of management. So you have to level up your thinking and leadership and management skills as you grow this thing. But where you at mentally? Some of us, I just want to take care of me. You ain't think about nobody else. Oh, nigga, I just gotta make this amount of money. Like I got Facebook posts right now. I got Facebook posts right now where I thought that I would be in heaven only making $3,000 a month. Thank God for growth, because if I was only just making $3,000 a month, I would be in hell right now. Woo, I'm talking about hell. I'm talking about what's the biggest hell they got, the hottest hell they got. But where I was mentally was, I just need to take care of me and my household. I wasn't thinking about employees. So I was never going to get to $10,000 a month thinking like that, because I wasn't thinking about how much do I need to make to pay the employee? How much do I need to make to pay the assistant? How much do I need to pay the operations? How much do I need to make to pay the systems that needs to be in place? How much do I need to make to pay the attorney so I can make sure that I wasn't thinking about all that. I was just thinking about, you see what I'm saying? So the mindset gotta shift. What is it gonna take to run a 6-figure, 7-figure business? How many team members is made? Okay, how much is each person required? This person may need $3,000 a month. This person may need 2. This person may need 5. Damn, that's already more than $3,000 right there. Ooh, so I can't be thinking about just making 3 if I want to make that type of money, because I need a team. Even if I'm doing VAs, how much do VAs need? What system do they need? What programs and softwares do I need to have in place to make sure the structure, and you see what I'm saying? So the mindset gotta grow. You gotta grow out of that box we in. We gotta get up out of that and think big. So I had to take my monthly goals into daily goals. Y'all didn't hear what I'm saying? If I really wanted to expand, I had to take my monthly goal to a daily goal. Then my daily goal gotta go to every 6 hours. Hey, we gotta make this every 6 hours. Then they gotta go to, hey man, we gotta make this before you see what I'm saying? Then we double it. So that's all I want to give y'all today. Can I leave y'all with something real quick? I want to leave y'all with something real quick as we talking about this. I want to give y'all an assignment. The assignment is, somebody tell me how many days we got left in the year. Anybody, can somebody Google it on their computer? I don't want you to get off. How many days we got left in the year? Man, was this a good live, man? Y'all like these kind of lives? I might do these every morning. 146. Okay, let me do some math real quick. Calculate that. Okay. Somebody said 146. We're gonna go 146. What I want you to do, if you got a gift, skill, or talent, I want you to impact 3 people per day. We're not even gonna make it hard. We not even gonna make it hard. Okay, 140. We're gonna do 147. Well, the day damn near over with, so we'll do 147 though. Just watch this, y'all. What I want you to just think about: if you impact 3 people per day, man, listen to me, man. That's 441 people. Now, I know a lot of people make y'all think big. Oh, we got 100,000 people, 1,000 people, 5,000 leads, and 10,000. I know, yeah. Listen, if you impact 3 people, man, per day, create a relationship with 3. I want you to do it to where, man, you really changing lives of at least 3 people. Can I share something with you, man? I was in Houston the other day. And as I was walking in, a brother said, "Man, are you Brother Ben X?" He shook my hand and he brought me in. I'm like, "Damn, brother." Gave me a hug. "Man, keep up the good work, brother." Assalamu alaikum. You never know who you impacted, man. So I'm in the back. He's in line. He's in the front. I had to get 2 chargers. I'm sitting back. You know, I'm in line for to get my card out. He says, man, he gets my charges and buys them for me. So I paid it forward with the impact that I do online, that I show you guys how to do online through digital real estate. My goal for y'all is this. I want you to impact 3 people a day that'll do something like that for you. See, I don't want you to get no surface level information. They only got to buy the product to get your impact. What can you do, man, to where you can really impact and change somebody's life to where they willing to give to you? And if you do 3 people per day starting today, by the end of the year, you will be at 441 people. Now watch this. I'm just finna give you some game. I want you to put some in the comment section. How much money does it take you to cover all your bills in a year? Somebody just put it in the comment section. Now listen, this is a no judge zone. If you live in the projects and it only take you 20,000, whatever, don't worry about it. So what? It don't take you 50 to 500,000. Don't worry about that. How much does it take, honestly, to take care of all your bills in a year? Put it in the comment section. $3,000 in a year, brother. Where you stay at? Yeah, I don't need to figure out where you stay at. 4,000? My goodness, y'all must be staying in the jungle. What y'all paying? Y'all just gotta pay for tent fees. Ain't no way you got $3,000 a year. Okay, 60K. Okay. Good. 70,000. Okay. Now watch this, family. Watch this. Watch this. If 441 people that you've impacted over the time period, as they get the money, they buy one product from you for $200 in 1 year. Listen to me. Just think about this. You've been impacting people. You constantly giving them game. You constantly reaching them. You constantly impacting them. But you got a product for just $200. That's $88,000. That would be more. That will cover more than y'all bills. But the question is, are you going to be consistent enough and put the system in place to reach your 441 people? Because everybody got $200 they can spare in 1 year. Everybody got at least $200 that they can spare, man, in 1 year. And it's not even spare. That's them investing in themselves. Because all you have to do is create a product and a service. All you got to do is create a product and a service that really will change their life. See, I'm not talking about entertain them. I'm not talking about ask them for a donation. I'm saying come up with a service that will really impact their life. And if those 441 people buy something for you, or buy a variety of products that adds up to 200, just 200. We're not talking about 1,000. We're not talking about 2,000. Just 200, bro. That's $88,000 right there. That covers all your bills. But what are you gonna do to reach your 441? What are you gonna do to reach your 441? Listen, the other day. And I'm gonna close with this. I'm gonna have like a little mini documentary made of this. The other day I was on live. Some of y'all saw. How many of y'all was on that live I did the other day when I was cold calling people and trying to get people to buy my products? I was showing y'all how to go get it out the mud. Stop waiting on stuff to happen. Go get it. How many of y'all was on that live with me when I was calling people one by one saying, hey, I got this product. Hey, I got this service. Hey, I got this. And then I closed the $500 close on the line right in front of y'all. Y'all saw that? How many of y'all saw that? The brother said, I don't know, man. Everybody say they can help me out. I don't know, man. And everybody says they can. He said he hasn't been able to get help in 2 years. And a lot of people done told him, but they can help him out. And I was able to help him in less than an hour. Well, probably less than 2 hours. I could have did it in less than an hour, but I really wanted to give it to him. Pause. But I helped him in less than 2 hours do what people couldn't do for the last 2 years. All praise is due to Allah. But I got 11,000 people on that list. I got 11,000 people on that list. Either myself or my team, we just got to go find our 441. If we go find our 441 times, now my price is really $750 right now, but I gave it to him for $5 because I really wanted to show him if you give me a chance, I'm going to execute on it. But if we just do 500 times 441, that's 200 some thousand right there. I just got to go find my 441. Well, I got my 441 on a list, but we just got to go connect with him and talk to him and give him that engagement that's needed to get them to give me that 5. Because I'm already, how many of y'all got my text message this morning? How many of y'all got my text message this morning? Them inspirational text messages that I gave you in the morning. That's me contacting y'all. Anybody else writing them quotes? I write them quotes. And I send them out to you. Because I want to make sure every day, man, I got to put something on their mind. I got to give them something. And people, do you know there's a sister? I'm going to go live with her. There's a sister family that told me last week that she was about to be evicted. One of my text messages inspired her to go sell her products. And do y'all know that sister within about a couple of days got over $3,000 for her rent, and she wasn't going to be evicted? I got to go find her. We're going to do a live together. She said one of my text messages inspired her to get up and go do something. Bro, she went and got her rent money, bro, in less than a week. So my thing is, I got a lot of people on that list. They not all going to buy today, but every day, every week, they need to know, man, he impacted me every week. Every day, man, he giving me inspiration. Man, that text message really, it got me off my feet. A sister just responded today. Said, oh, man, this inspired me to get my QuickBooks set up so I can get my business in order. I'm touching my list. I'm hitting them. This is why I teach y'all, man. Focus on passive impact, not passive income. The more impact you have, the more income will come. But when you switch it and your main focus becomes income, you start to lose the impact because you're only going to do what can get you income. You're only thinking about sales in yourself. You're not thinking about the people. Because the people don't want to hear a website every day. Or people don't want to hear buy here every day. Sometimes they just need a good word. Sometimes they just need a good message. mostly everybody, when I'm hearing some of the calls, when I'm looking at the Zoom calls, they all say, majority of them, man, I've been following him for years. They just now buying right now, but they say, I've been loving this work for years. So that's been years of impact, and they finally buying. So don't think it's gonna be a quick, okay, I'm gonna send out a few messages, I'm gonna send out a few videos, and next month I'm gonna have a bunch of buyers. No ma'am, no sir. You do the right webinar, the right marketing, you may get all that, but for the most part, you're gonna have to put in some branding, you're gonna have to put in some time if you haven't already. Majority of them, I'm hearing them say, man, I've been following the brother for years, man, about 5 years, man, about 3 years, man, for the last 2 years I've been, and man, he been consistent. A lot of y'all want 100,000 followers. Man, listen, that's cool and all, but you really only need 1,000 that'll really change your life. 1,000 times 500 is 500,000. Some people ain't made 500,000 in the last 5 years. Some people haven't made 500,000 in the last 10 years. Some people ain't made 500,000 in the last 20 years. And I'm not talking about 500,000 in a year. I'm talking about 500,000 total. But now with social media and the right strategy, man, you can, these numbers are all real. They're realistic. But remember what it's going to take. Something on the inside to go get it, though. So that's my assignment to y'all, man. I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know if it's you DMing somebody. I don't know if it's a text message. I don't know if it's calling 3 people a day that's already in your cell phone. It's people in your cell phone that'll buy from you if you just told them what you was doing. Oh, see, that's the key part. That's what I really want y'all to understand. It's somebody in your phone right now. If you talk to them and really figure out what they needed, you got something that they will buy. I'm going to say it again. There's somebody in your phone right now. If they just knew you had that business, if they just knew you had that service, and you called them and talked to them, and y'all really had an impactful conversation, they probably would buy it. But you scared. It's awkward because it's maybe a childhood friend or whatever the case may be, or somebody you don't typically talk to, so you don't really want to tell them about your business, or maybe you don't think your business is good enough, so I don't want to say it yet, whatever your reason is, somebody on your phone will probably buy if they just knew. Somebody following you on Instagram right now, just waiting on that DM, just waiting on that Zoom call. So where's your 441? Go get your 441. And as I close, family, if y'all want my help with this, y'all can go do this on your own. But if you want my help with this, DM me the word product. I have products, services, and one-on-ones where I can help y'all with it. All right, family. Now, before y'all go flooding my DM with the word product, this is a past video, so don't DM me the product right now. You can DM me on Instagram the word rebuild, though. Rebuild. Some people already have been DMing me the word product. It's okay. But DM me the word rebuild. Rebuild. But that's the message, man. I hope that video, man, was able to... I listen to that video myself sometimes. A lot of stuff that I be saying in that video, I be needing. I be needing to hear again. So hopefully that was a practical, way and some principles that you guys can really take and utilize for your life. So DM me on Instagram the word rebuild. I don't know what the number is right now. No, don't put it in the comment section. DM me that word on Instagram. And I'm about to show you what you're gonna get with that. But I don't know what the number is as for today, how many days is left and how many people you can impact if you impacted 3. But I really want you guys to think about that. How can you impact somebody? What is your gift? What is your gift? And I want you guys to think about it from this perspective. If I started impacting 3 people per day 365 days ago, how many people would I have impacted today? And what would I be able to send them today that could change my life because I changed their life? Let's do the math. Get my calculator out. I'm very specific about who my target audience is. So you got to know who your target audience is so that when you call them to your list, when you call them to the impact that you're going to give, you know they the ones who need to be on this list, because everybody don't need to be on your list. What you do, everybody don't need. Always remember that, so that when somebody says no or I'm not interested, it don't crush you. Everybody don't need what you offer. That's okay. So 3 times 365 is 1,095 people. 1,095 people. Now, let's say only 30% of those people bought something for $200. That's 300 times 200, 60,000. As I read some of y'all comments, that's all you needed in a year, 60,000. And if you take care of that person and what you buy is really, really good, they'll buy again. How many of y'all have bought from me more than once? Press the number 1. If you bought something from me more than once. Now, I'm willing to guess, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say in the comments, but I'm willing to guess the reason could be that the thing that you bought the first time was pretty good. It was valuable. It helped you out. Because if not, why would you buy again? Unless the first thing was valuable or you got what you wanted. So if you take care of these people here, you got that number. It don't just stop at that number. You may have something that's a little bit higher or a little bit lower. There are phone companies, insurance companies, etc., that charge us every month because they offering something of value every month. So if we focus on what is my system, what can I do to impact just 1,000 in a year? When you get that 1,000 and those 1,000 people are truly fans of yours, followers of yours, whatever, supporters, whatever the word you want to use, and you're truly impacting their life, the goal is to impact them so much that whatever your asking price is nothing compared to your value. Now, that's the key of this whole thing for y'all who really want to change your life with digital products or whatever your service is. I just gave it to you. The goal is to be so valuable. Like, for example, this power call. I really do this because I believe this is my purpose. But y'all do know that I was paying for a long period of time $4,000 a month to run this power call. Some of y'all don't know that because y'all knew. Some of y'all know it because I end up telling y'all because I needed a little, you know what I mean? I was starting to struggle a little bit. But I paid out of my own pocket $4,000 per month to run this power call that's free for y'all. Y'all don't have to pay nothing to get on this call. And you will never have to pay anything to be on this particular call. As much as y'all learning and growing and, oh, man, I'm changing my life. And, oh, Brother Ben, this happened to me. You get it all free. But that platform that y'all on ain't free. Them ebooks and, yeah, all that stuff, all the resources y'all get, that ain't free. You know what I mean? So I want to be so valuable. Even those who paid for my digital real estate program, even those who paid, anybody who been in my class know, damn, he added an ebook, he added another module, he done added another video, and I didn't have to pay nothing extra to get that new video, that new training, that new this, that new that. People that's in my digital income partner program right now, y'all paid a one-time fee, but y'all with me every week, ain't you? Every Tuesday you live. You ain't got to pay a monthly fee as you should, But for right now, y'all not paying a monthly fee, those who join the Digital Income Partner Program, to be with me every Tuesday. Because I want y'all to say, man, why is he giving this for free? Why is he doing this? I want to add so much value for you to, and you pay just a little bit right here. That's what I want. It's some people, if we can be honest, before we start doing this daily, some of us wasn't tuned in to the minister and studying daily. We was Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, study group time. We didn't think we had time, throughout the week to study. We just thought, when I can only make it during study group. Now it has become almost a habit for us to get up in the morning every day and learn something, don't it? Some of us, we wasn't studying every day like this. We wasn't dialoguing and into a studies and every day like this. It has become a habit now because we get on together and we building. But I want to. This is how I say it. This is my investment. I'm investing in y'all. And I know if I invest a lot in y'all, I get a return on my investment. So before you think you're supposed to get something out of the people, what have you put in? Ooh, what have you put in? See, many people say, well, when I tell people to click the link in my bio, they not buying. When I put my website down there, they not. What have you put in? You saying, click the link in my bio, I got a new book. It's not you putting something in. That's not you. What of value? What practical? What did you help them do before you asked for them to buy anything? So, context. Many people see, oh, when Brother Ben put out a product, when he put out a video, hey, do anybody know how many posts I got on my Instagram? I got to give y'all this is the real actual facts. Because people see, 10,000 likes. Oh my God, 1,000 comments. 500. My engagement ain't like that, bro. I got 40,000 posts on my Instagram. Some people in here don't have 40 posts up right now. 40 valuable posts. Some people don't have 400. Some people don't have 4,000. I'm at 40,000 posts. I don't have the flashy editing every day, the flash in my car every day. I'm suited and booted every day, walking down, looking good, and it's fascinating. I know that marketing works. I know it works. If I was to show my car and my house and the jewelry and the money and I'm looking luxury, I know that'll get you. That'll work. That's how a lot of people build their brand. But mine has been every day. Something new. Value. I want to be so valuable that whether the algorithm shows you my content or not, you say, where Brother Ben post at? Where? I want to be that valuable to where you go check my page to see if what's something. I know it's going to be something. So every day is just, every time I see it, though, it's something that was helpful. It wasn't shock value. It's not gonna always. Now I like to be funny sometimes because I just love to laugh. So I'm gonna post something funny here and there. But majority of it is gonna be something. Ooh, I needed that. Ooh, that was right on time. Ooh. So every day I'm just being consistent with value. It's not flashy. I ain't got a lot of jewelry on. I ain't throwing money everywhere. But it's something that was helpful. So think about that. 40,000 posts. I've been doing this consistently by almost 10 years now. So now when I drop something and say, hey man, it's only 200, in their mind, it's not just 200, it's man, he's been impacting me for years though. So this ain't nothing. That's where I want y'all to be. That's the context that a lot of influencers may not give you. And I'm just going to keep it real, bro. It ain't always, all you got to do is have the right funnel and this tactic right here. And then yes, those things do work. I'm not Those things work, bro. But man, listen, a lot of time it's the branding. This brother been building his brand for 10 years. So he's been investing a lot in those audiences. So the tactics now work. And for some of y'all wonder why. Well, I got a funnel too. It's not working. Well, I got an ebook. It ain't working. Well, I got this because you missing the investment part. It's the investment in the people by giving them value, and then those things begin to work. The tactics, the technology, that stuff begins to work after you've invested in it, in the people. That's the real game. It's consistency. Do you know what ads is? Ads is only allows them to show up in front of the person often without them having to make a new video. But ads ain't doing nothing but getting in front of them every day, adding value. Just making sure that they getting seen daily. Because they need to be making an investment. Boom. Oh, that was good. Okay, that was good tip. Okay, that was 2 tips. Okay, he gave me 3 more tips. He gave me 5 more tips. So I'm investing. So if I ask for 1,000, how much value do I need to have before I start asking for $1,000? I better have a whole bunch of investment in them. I can't come out and say, hey, I'm brand new. I know you don't know me, but my program is $5,000. You ready? Sure. Who gonna say, sure, yeah. No, you better shoot, give me something. What y'all gonna do if somebody say they got a $5,000 product? You gonna look at they pay. Hey, do you got any free ebooks? Let me see something. Let me see if you see? You got to invest in me first. Whether if it's time, free information, whatever it is. So I'm encouraging y'all, man, who want to change your life, man. Focus on what your gift is. What problem did God bring you here to solve? What experience did God permit me to go through that I've learned from that I can go help other people with now? And do it consistently and be patient. Be patient. Don't do it with an expectation. Just know that the law, this is a law. Give and you shall receive, man. Look at the law of compensation. So don't give, okay, I'm giving because I'm looking to get a meal. No. Give because this is my purpose. And just know that the money and material stuff is on the other side of that. But when you focus on, I just want to help, impact. Do you know some people, y'all, you'll be reaching out to impact them for free, but you impacted them so much they'll pay you? Let me give you an example of what this could look like. And when I say this, y'all, I'm not bragging or nothing like that. I'm just really trying to give you context. Because of the impact and consistency over the years, if I truly, now because I got a family, I can't do this. But if I go to almost maybe any state and I said, man, I need a place to stay for about 2 days over the weekend, I could have people, there's probably people that say, bro, I probably got people in a lot of states that say, bro, man, come stay with me, man. You good? I got you. I seen KRS-One, I think, say something like this. He say, that's real rich. There was a movie or something I was watching and the dad was telling the son, I'm rich in people. Now think over this. You need money to pay for somewhere to stay. You need money to pay for food. If I got people that'll say, bro, I got you, man. You ain't got to pay for that, bro. I cover that. Man, we'll cook for you. Say, man, yeah, you can come stay with me. Ain't that the same thing as being rich? You was trying to get the money to pay for it anyway. But if you got people that'll give it to you, are you not still rich? Whether if you got it physically in your bank account or not? There's people right now, if I was to tell them, man, I'm on hard times, bro. Do you know they'll say, man, you know you can come over here, bro. You good? Man, got a room back there. And they wouldn't even ask me to pay for nothing. And it's not that it will be for free. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. It's not them even doing you a favor. You've added so much value up front. Man, this is the least way I could pay you back. So the more we become valuable people, that type of wealth, man, whether you got it physically in your that you can swipe, man, I want us to be wealthy in people because watch this. At the end of the day, it is the people that got the money. At the whoever, how you gonna get the money is through a person. So stop focusing on the paper itself. Focus on impacting the person who got the money. Do you know the minister have been given cars the minister has been given our dream cars, man. Some of y'all elders who've been in the nation a long time, y'all know this. Y'all know some of the celebrities that done just as a gift, man. Cars that we was like, man, that's my dream car. Here go a gift. Why? The minister has changed their life. So he's rich in people, man. I don't know how else to explain this, bro. This really, I don't know, man. Like, that's just so powerful to me. The minister, he just doing what God put on his heart. He's just how we said yesterday, all Jesus can do is save, because that's who he is. But because that's who he is, and he's now things that you got to go work and try to pay for, man, that's a gift. Because you've impacted me so much through your gift, man, you need a car, man, that ain't nothing compared to what you've done for my life. Ooh, when we become that wealthy, bro, then I think we really gonna be happy, because we're gonna be fulfilling our gift, our purpose in life, and we still gonna get the things that, we desire and want. Is this making sense, y'all? Oh, man, I hope this is making sense. So, yeah, the scripture says the coin is in the fish's mouth. The minister said, pattern after me. Oh, man, do I got that video? Oh, I got to get it now. I may have when the ministers talked about that. He talked about that during his 90th birthday. He said, pattern after me. Man, I think I deleted it. It's off because I had to clear my computer. I wish I had that. I hate when I don't have stuff when I want it. But the minister recently said it. Just take my word for it. He said, if you want to grow, if you guys don't want to worry about bills and all that, he said, pattern after me. We're going to watch that. We're going to watch it. Yeah, because now I'm mad I ain't got the clip. We're going to watch it tomorrow. The 90th birthday. But, yeah, he said, pattern after me. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, as long as I'm paraphrasing this one. As long as he basically is in the hearts of the people, he'll never write a check that bounces. Something like that. Because he's impacted so many people. He's impacted so many people. So what I want us to do is think about, how much do you want? How much would you like to make from each person? Well, Brother Ben, I would like to get 200. Well, I would like to get 500. Well, I would like to get 1,000. Okay, whatever that is, offer 10 times much more than that in value. See, I always ask people, please, go to other people's courses. Please invest in it. Pay $97, pay this. And I want y'all to come back and compare. And some people have done it. Some people have told me, bro, I'm in a $10,000 program right now, and I'm sitting in your class. I ain't charging $10,000. Now, one day I will, maybe. I don't know. I probably should already, right? But I don't know. But I want to just over-deliver. I want you to feel like, bro, this was so, I got so much for this little bit. And I've been in those classes. I've been blessed to be able to afford some of those classes and things that are a lot. And I've seen what's been in them. It's not that they bad things. It's not that they're bad. It's not that, it wasn't valuable. It was very valuable. But I just try to give more. I just try to make you think, man, why you only charging that? Because one day I'm going to need something. Not because, but one day I am going to need something. And I want to have enough investment in the world to where they say, man, you need what, bro? Here go that Zelle. Here go that PayPal. Because I go through things too. So I want to show up so much to where when it's my turn to have to lean on somebody, I don't like feeling like somebody giving me something. I don't know what it is. It's something from my childhood. Yeah, it is. Because I think I found it that fast. When I was given something and a particular family member got mad, they would take it back, and I hated that. I hated that. If I did something I think that they didn't like, they would take it back from me. I really hated that. So maybe that's why I don't like people feeling like they're giving me something. And even people that's worked for me in business know this. Matter of fact, Sister Desiree is one that'll say, "No, Brother Ben, they ain't gonna do no GoFundMe. I just gotta give you something in return for it. I hate feeling like you giving to me." So, some people be like, "Oh, let's raise this, let's do this." Hey man, what product can we get? Can we create at least a digital? Can we give them something? That's just how it is, man. But when you put so much out in the world, when you ask for it, they're not giving it to you for free. They're returning the favor. And I know some of y'all don't like asking for help too. But the way that you overcome that, I don't want to feel like somebody giving to me, give so much to them. If you done gave a brother 5,000, 10,000, and you never asked for it back, if you ask him for 200, do you feel like he's giving to you? Do you feel like, I don't want to feel like he get, man, you done gave the man 10,000. You don't feel bad for asking him for 200. Hey man, can I get 200? You don't feel bad, do you? No. So if you've been feeling like that, I don't feel like, add more value to the world. Add more, give more, over deliver. So in your mind, man, I done helped this brother out so much. That's the least they can do. Is just, So be rich in people, family. That's the overall conclusion of this. All the different principles, all the different tactics. We got the drill, we got this, we got that. Be rich in people. Now, as we close, I am asking y'all to do something for. So it's 84 people on here. I know all y'all not gonna do this. But I am going to ask. I'm about to start being more forceful because it says in the Bible, you have not because you ask not. I'm going to ask today for you guys to rejoin this program that I'm building Wealthy Families. It is at a crazy price right now. Crazy price. And again, don't take my word for it. Go study other people's courses. Go study what other people have. And see how much they charge and see what you get for what they charge. Not that they're not giving you exactly what they should. I'm just trying to show you guys what we're striving to give you guys at this low discounted price currently. I don't think you're going to find nothing else like it for this price. Okay, you got the #1 futures trader in the world. I'm teaching digital real estate. Courtney teaching business and taxes. Sister Alexis teaching you on private wealth management, trust, life insurance, the whole nine. You literally have everything almost that you need. Now, let me not say everything because I don't want to lie. But a lot of what you're going to need, even including personal development, will be in this, y'all. And it's less than the price of, I don't know, your latest electronic. Less than $200 currently, okay? So www.bwfuniversity.com. I really want to rebuild. This is what I want to do. So I've given to y'all so much. I took y'all off of I told y'all y'all can unsubscribe from Mighty Networks. Even though I'm still paying to get this power call going, I said y'all can stop the payments because I wanted y'all to save your money up for this time right here for you guys to be able to join this Building Wealthy Family so that we can really impact y'all life. We have orientation today. We do have orientation today, this evening. And I want to talk to you guys. And we're going to officially start the live classes next week. So the curriculum starts next week for the early bird. And I want to share this real quick, and then we're going to get the feedback. I want to share, for those who not sure what BWF is, I'm going to share this quick commercial, and then I want to get y'all feedback on Zoom. So hopefully y'all got some notes that y'all would like to share. And sorry if I took a long time. Well, no, I ain't taking no long time. Wait. Ooh, we started at 7. Okay, let me wrap this up. I didn't realize I was live so long. Okay, here we go. Don't go nowhere. I've said this on the call a few times. It's been on my mind. As I shared in the video, it has been hard for me to move on because I have literally seen lives transformed.
You guys, after that first class with the crash options, gave me more than I got out of 6 years of college and over 13 years in a career.
So VWO actually started in 2020. Things wasn't handled properly behind the scenes and things fell apart. I've been sitting back thinking like, bro, can that be rebuilt? But the foundation now would be spiritual. I appreciate y'all, man. It is because of y'all's support that I believe it can be done again. You all's backing, you all DMing me over the years, over the months we had the power call, is why I feel safe that it can be rebuilt, and any help that I need, somebody can be there to help. I didn't drop no names. I wanted to surprise y'all, but he is. It is verified. You can research it. The #1 trader in the world. We bringing you the best of the best. Let me go ahead and show y'all. There you go. So as you guys can see on the screen, that's him right there. So if you're ready, Brother Tay.
I will judge a man on his character on how he treats his wife. Your wife, your mother, and your kids, that's your house, your home. If you live in the dirty of your home, mess up what you got in that space, I don't stand a chance, and neither does anybody else. Because every time you push a button to buy or sell, you're thinking about your wife telling you that this is a scam. And so you can't even see the screen clear enough to say, okay, this is going in the direction I think it's going for or not. So there's a lot of things that you'll see me do, and the reasons why I do them is because I'm looking to build the whole trader. I'm gonna be asking what y'all eat. What's your diet looking like right now? You are what you eat, right?
So Sister Alexis, if you want to come up and kind of introduce yourself.
I am a licensed wealth strategist, professional day trader, and certified cryptocurrency expert. So like many of us on this call, most of you have found Brother Ben because you're looking for something. There's like this burning desire that you have because you know it's time for another level and another layer. Really listening to the needs that the community had and some of the things that they were missing. Those are really the reasons why I've chosen to assist all of you. Shift from that of an average mind to a wealthy one.
Many people in business, they keep whatever they believe in or God away. She makes sure that she stands on that and she keeps it at the forefront. Sister Courtney, what can they expect from you?
Something that you can expect from me is I consider myself a builder of a person first and then a builder of a business second. My goal is to serve, and I believe success leaves clues. But I believe if you operate with a moral integrity and God is the base of even when you want to be upset, when you want to be angry, when you feel wronged, if you use the God in you to guide you to do what's right, we can build 6- and 7-figure businesses if we're passionate about it and we're dialed in.
That's heaven right there, to have somebody that's adamant about making sure we in compliance, making sure things is done right, making sure things is done decent and in order. That's all she preaches, man, when it comes to this business stuff.
It was a program that one of your friends, whoever your affiliates was, that was doing. And then I just said, nah, this is not Brother Ben. I'm not going to do it. And I didn't do it. And then I just seen things just fall down. And that's what made me fall in love with you, your program, because of the teachings. And then you said something about ego. They edge God out. And I was like, that's it. God wasn't a part of this. And so I didn't feel comfortable. And so my daughter and I would watch you, and then Talia's like, Mommy, join on. That's Brother Ben. That's Brother Ben. And I said, yeah, we're going to do it this time because I feel God is a part of it.
Man, and ain't nothing more powerful than our unity. It is more powerful than an atom bomb. And as long as we stand together as a solid wall and stand on truth, we will make this thing happen, and we will build it bigger, stronger, better, and faster than we did the first time.
Yeah, so I want you guys to get in, and I want to see you guys in Dallas next week. Man, I was talking with the team last week, and it was like, the event is next week. It's next weekend. I was like, what? It's already that fast? So I look forward to seeing you guys in person, man. If you are interested in coming in person, man, to celebrate the anniversary of the Power Call, I'm also turning 30, so we're going to celebrate that a little bit, and then we're going to do an official public launch in June as well. That information has been in www.thepowercall.net. It's pinned to the top. The PDF gives you all the information that you need as far as the hotels, and hopefully you guys book your flights or however you're going to get here. So hopefully a good amount of you guys are going to be here in person, because we do look forward to having that anniversary and seeing you guys in person. But www.bwfuniversity.com, if you guys can put that inside of the chat, www.bwfuniversity.com. We definitely would love to have you join this program. I think you guys are going to really love it. Yes, it is separate from digital real estate. Digital real estate will be a part of this program, but this program in particular is 4 different coaches, 4 different curriculums for the price of one. So you get a holistic effect for the price of one. With that being said, anybody who has anything that you would like to share about today's presentation, go ahead and press the number 1 at this time. And we would love to hear from you some things that stood out specifically for you and possibly why. So let's get to the feedback. Feedback. Press the number 1 if you have anything that you would like to share. All right, let's start with Sister Farah.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm surprised no one else pressed 1 before me. Anyway, sorry, I had
We can't hear you.
there was a couple things that stood out. You can't hear me?
Okay, we hear you now.
Okay, good. So the first thing that stood out to me was the brother that said, wealth doesn't start with material. I'm sorry, was this the minister? It might have been the minister. I didn't write down who said it, but he said, wealth doesn't start with obtaining material things. Wealth starts with, yes, it was the minister, starts with your possession of knowledge of how to create wealth. That was deep. That wasn't word for word. That was pretty much what he said. In order to obtain wealth, you have to work on yourself. We're always looking to the outside for building our wealth. We say, "Oh, I don't have it yet because I don't have the resources or I don't have the support." But really, you can make those things, bring those things into fruition by first working on yourself, studying and applying it, praying and putting work behind that faith. Brother Ben was quoting scripture. Some of those scriptures stood out to me, where he was saying your gift will return with you in full. The amount you give will determine how much you get back in return. Giving, you shall receive. These are all things you've been teaching for a while, and if only we applied, we would see the progress that we're looking for. The more people you impact, the more you will receive. Yeah, you have to you have to genuinely want to help people and see people succeed. And before you know it, Allah will put people in your path to help you succeed. The more people you help succeed, Allah puts people in your path that help you succeed. You were saying without counsel, plans fail, but with many advisors, they succeed. Where there are no plans, people fail. All of these scriptures, they stood out to me. I took a lot of other notes. I took the notes from the wealth principles. I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else have anything that they would like to share? Press the number 1. If anybody else have anything that you would like to share about anything that was stated today. Okay. Not too many people today. Oh, okay, there we go. Hustle workaholic. Got hustle workaholic. What?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
This is Sister Yolanda. I'm not sure where Hustle Workaholic is.
Yeah, I don't see him either. Oh, they said, how do I unmute? At the bottom left, if you're on your phone. Yes, at the bottom left. But let's go with Sister Yolanda.
Yes, sir. In your 5 principles for growth, the one that stood out to me as I'm hustle workaholic at the plantation right now. The only way to change the temperature in the room is to change the thermostat. And I don't recall all of the rest of what you said for to change your financial. I didn't get the end of the sentence. But just even looking at that first part that I captured, the only way to change the temperature in the room is to change the thermostat. I equate that to myself. I am my own thermostat. The only way I'm going to change something is I have to do something different. If I keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result, I believe that goes into insanity or being insane. So, as you mentioned in the third principle, the weight is a result, illness is a result, money is a result. Whatever I do, the result of that, if I am dissatisfied with that, then I need to change my habit to bring in something different that will be satisfactory to me. So me being my own thermostat, the only way that I'm gonna bring about the change is if I have to do something different. I should not continue to do the same thing and think I'm gonna get something different. As you mentioned on your Instagram post, I'm not a big social person. If I only have 40 posts and I'm trying to push fat burners or whatever it is, here, click the link in my bio, as you mentioned, and look into my product. But I have done no advertising, no marketing. I did catch one thing you said in this 30 seconds to capture. I keep hit that's been in my mind ever since I heard you say it. 30 seconds to capture. So if I want to capture, even if I'm not social media, 30 seconds to draw that person in. I may have to observe first. I may have to listen first. I may have to ask questions. But in my 30 seconds to draw them, am I putting that work in so that I can have an effective 30 seconds? So even with me being my thermostat, if I want to raise the temperature, am I putting or am I making the change to elevate the temperature or lower the temperature, whichever way I want to go? My thermostat starts with me. That's what I'm making.
Walaikum salam. All right, brother Hustle, are you ready? Want to try again?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, sir. There we go.
Okay. Peace, family. What stuck out to me?
Are you on Bluetooth?
No. I'm on my phone, but I guess
It sound like
yeah,
you
no.
just sound like you were far away from your phone.
How do I sound now?
It's the same, but go ahead. If you're not on Bluetooth, then you good.
Okay. What stuck out to me was when you was thinking about how the minister has been showing value through the whole journey with value. And I heard you say, you go into any city, almost that's about you got at least two people that will show love if you need a place to stay, a house to stay. That took me to because I'm Brother Greg actually, but Coach Khan is the one who fished me into the running. So from being all the way to now, I was kind of been working in my city. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, we can't hear you. It sounds like you're getting further and further away from the phone.
got it. Okay, hold on. My speaker. Can y'all hear me now?
That's a lot better. I don't know what you did different, but that's totally different.
I had to turn my speaker off. Now I know what it was. But yeah, so I've been I'm in Indianapolis, and I hit you with the question yesterday. What was digital real estate? Because I couldn't really wrap my head around it. Like I'm hearing you talk, but I couldn't understand the products that you offering. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to seeing, products. So I don't do social media real heavy. So I don't really get everything right now. But just being on the call, listening, hearing a lot of people talk about how they move, it's starting to become a little more clear to me how this thing works. So with that being said, the 10 to win that Coach Khan was talking about, calling 10 people in your phone, and if you really have impacted their life in any kind of way, you know what I'm saying, then you got blessings stored up for you. You just haven't reached out to get them. Well, I haven't. You know what I'm saying? I had a little system that I reached into and tapped into, and that's how I came up with what I needed. But I'm thinking now it's time to expand, way expand, and I can, and I'm going to test to see, because I've been in my city doing work for many years. I hear it all the time. You still out here? Yeah, I'm still out here. You know what I'm saying? Well, when you gonna do this? When you gonna do that? You got to get a building. You got to expand. You got to grow. This is what they telling me, and I'm still doing, what it is that I do. So now it's time for me to reach. I'm ready to reach now, and tap into my entire city and ask for what I need to get to where I need to get to. You said pick a number. I'm gonna start with a small number, which I can do everything with the small number that I need to do. And I'm gonna grind until I get that, just to test the waters. I look at your videos, I see how you move around the country. You know what I'm saying? I see the different people that you talk to. I'm like, this brother's spreading himself around. And that's inspiration when you see that. So I mean, I don't know. I'm throwing my words out there. I'm not gonna go too much farther because I get long-winded. But I had to get on the air and say something, man. So that was it. And I appreciate the time, man. I appreciate the family. Appreciate what y'all doing. And I'm on the show. Y'all see I'm there. I haven't said too much, but I'm there and I'm trying to learn more. So just be patient with your brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother.
All right. Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace. Brother Daniel.
I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, sir. You shared a lot, brother. So many things dealing with, I got a chance to listen to yesterday's power call, and it's lining right up with what our brother was teaching yesterday, and then you open up with, I think his name is MT. I don't want to get his name wrong, but he
E.T.
shared a lot. Did I say his name right? Is it MT?
E.T.
ET. All praises due to Allah. Never get a man's name wrong. You know, it's powerful. What's standing out to me right now is where you were speaking about look more at adding value to people
And value.
as opposed to trying to make the money. Get the people. Add the value to the people. And you spoke about how the Honorable Elijah Muhammad talked about as long as the heart of the people is with him, he would never write a check that that comes back void. Um, that's powerful. It goes with the coin is in the fish's mouth. It goes with it's better to give than to receive. Listening to the message yesterday, he was talking about how you're going to go through struggle. You might have to lose something, but that's preparing you. All of that is preparing you for what you're going to gain. So I just see how you deal with the mindset that we have to be in to be successful. I believe you mentioned the cross, the vertical bar being more substantial at a certain point. It goes down real deep. And then what we see is a small portion of it coming up in comparison to the horizontal bar, but we need to be growing vertically. We need to be growing in our character. We need to be growing because that's the only way we're going to add value to somebody. I know you also spoke about our goals when we just trying to go to what we personally need. That's small because how can you help somebody else if you're just trying to just get what you personally need? Try to find how you can help somebody else add value to them, which is essentially adding value to yourself. Because if you help 100 people become a six-figure earner, you're going to earn some money because you just going to help 10 people earn that type of money. So I thought that was valuable. I'm going to go ahead and mention the 5 principles that you laid out. I put them in my voicemail. That was very powerful. You spoke about your income can only grow to the extent that you do. So that makes me think about you got to add value to yourself. If you're not adding value to yourself, you're certainly not going to add value to nobody else. You said if you want to change the fruit, change the root, change the seen by changing the unseen. So we have to believe in the God. We have to believe in that which hasn't come to fruition yet. But that goes to what the brother spoke about yesterday with the vision. Then you spoke about cause and effect. That there's no mystery God. There's no spook God. And it made me think about everything in our lives everything happens for a reason. There's nothing in our lives that didn't happen because of the way we was thinking, not thinking, acting, or inacting, or it's just something that Allah brought into our life because it's pushing us toward who we need to be. Then you talked about how thoughts lead to feelings and that lead to action. So we got to change our thinking. And in that, you juxtapose that to, check our feed. What are we looking at? What are we watching? What are the things that we're doing daily? Are they adding to who we're trying to be? Or are they detracted from? Then you challenged us because you said, I bet if you really go through what you're watching and what you're doing, most of it has nothing to do with where you're trying to go. So that made me think about the importance of discipline. Everything that we achieve is tied to some form of discipline or some form of divine law where we have to follow that consistently to be made into whom Allah created us to be. And the last thing you spoke about is just changing the thermometer to change the income, change the temperature of a thing. So those are the things that stood out to me was very powerful. And those principles certainly help to lay pressure on the mind to be the best me and to move forward, to add value to self, to others, and to get the promise, luxury, money, good homes, and friendship, and all walks of life. Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir. Man, let me make a quick announcement, y'all. Please, whenever somebody DMs you and you think it's me, check the username. Somebody just got for $6,000, man, in this dang scam page that's coming under my name, my face, but it's not me. So whenever anybody is reaching out to y'all, click on the actual profile and look at the username. The display name, okay? The display name, they can name it whatever they want. But the username is always going to have an underscore, a 0 where the O should be, something. So this is just a warning. I can't say it enough, but whenever somebody inbox y'all about an investment or about Bitcoin or crypto and all that, that is not me. Before you spend that type of money, ask to get on a Zoom call with me. Something, thousands of dollars like that, man, get on a Zoom call. Make sure that it's me. Yeah, man, I really hate that, man. But because there's gonna be other people that's gonna hit y'all up. From other profiles, maybe you're gonna be on TikTok. They got my profile. I got like hundreds of fake profiles on TikTok. TikTok is a little hard because it'll look like the display name is actually Brother Ben X. But when you click on the profile will always have the wrong username. Let me see if I can give you guys an example. Okay. So if I was to show y'all my screen, man, that is some crazy stuff, bro. If I was to show y'all my screen, this is the username right here. So somebody can copy the display name. They can make their display name like this. They can change this to whatever they want. They can make this say Brother Ben X. But this, you can't take Brother Ben X username. So whenever you're DMing somebody, if you say, I wonder if this is Brother Ben X or not, always go to the actual page and make sure that there's no underscores here, no nothing. Like, watch this, click on the profile and send me a screenshot. Man, he just sent me a, man, this is crazy, bro. This dude worked 2 jobs, man, and I lost $6,000. So I know I really been saying this for years, but I know everybody don't see see me giving this warning. So I'm just giving it again for anybody who hasn't heard me say this. Do not respond to anybody talking about this trading platform, AI trading system. Yeah, just make sure it's me before y'all spend that type of money, man. I'm willing to get on Zoom. So just so y'all know, taking that type of money, I'm never too busy. So if they start responding, well, I'm busy right now, can you just go ahead and get whatever they say? Be like, no, I want to see you first. And don't let them send you a video, because somebody said that they actually sent them a video of me. So that was smart. I guess they're getting a little bit more smarter with their stuff. So make sure it's live. You know what I mean? Hey, can we hop on a quick Instagram video so I can see you? Make sure that it's me. And whoever else hit y'all up, make sure that it's them before you spend that type of money, man. But I just want to make that little commercial, bro, because that's so unfortunate. And I can't do nothing about it, man. I mean, you can't make them stop making a profile. They just going to take my photos and upload it to their profile. Another thing that y'all could do, though, when y'all go to the profile, the way I got them beat, y'all know I got 45,000 posts. So if you go to their Instagram and they only got 400 posts, you know that's not me. So, and then sometimes you will catch them. If you scroll all the way down, they'll have like Chinese pictures and stuff like that. Like they'll literally have other photos like, man, I know that ain't Brother Ben. So just do your due diligence, man, and kind of really go through it before y'all spend 6,000, 50,000. Like, man, man. Okay, let's get back to it though. Sister Tornisa.
Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum salam.
I just want to say thank you for constantly putting out information that we need. I've been going through some trials and tribulations, so it's been a little tough, but I had an audit yesterday, so I'm like, all praise is due to Allah. It has totally made a difference. But one of the things you talked about was changing the fruit. You got to change the root. You know, we don't want weeds, you know, to keep coming up with different fruits. We have to change the root. And that basically is from internal, from within. If you don't change yourself and change your mindset, you know, you can't move forward. But what if your mindset is so messed up? You know, what do you do? And that's why you got to seek refuge in, you know, prayer, seek refuge in Allah, which will help you to go another way, think another way, you know. And so that was one of the things that, you know, impacted me. The financial thermostat, you know, I teach my daughter about a thermostat dealing with words, you know, synonyms and antonyms. And this financial thermostat made me think about that. You know, are we going to be alike or unalike, you know, and how are we going to think about that? So that, you know, your own thermostat, you know, so are you going to be with people that is attractive, you know, and be with you, or are you going to be with people that's against you? So when you look at yourself as a thermostat, or you look at these programs where you could join on to your own and be with others that think the way you think, all praise is due to Allah. And sometimes people might not do something right away. And it's not that they don't want to, it's just that they really have to work on that mind. Dealing with accidents on top of accidents on top of accidents. You know, I had to realize that I had to do something to rid myself of all that negativity that has impacted my thinking, my actions. And it's been a real traumatic time for me. So with the auditing, that has helped me yesterday to go another way, think another way, do different things. And even though, you know, I'm on the program and I might not be as active as I would want to be, just know that people are there, and your group is a support group to help us to grow. And I've been working on that. All praises due to Allah. And I found my phone. This is another thing. When, you know, your mind is all over the place, I could not make the phone calls. Why? Because I could not find my phone. All praises due to Allah. Yesterday, I found my phone. So now, other than calling my regular family, I can actually make more phone calls. I am a good salesperson. All praises due to Allah that I found my phone, and now I could push the program. And inshallah, I should be able to have other people to come on for your program tonight, since the launching is today. And I mean, well, you know, the orientation or meeting is tonight, and the new classes start next week. So now I can make those phone calls. So that was a little challenge for me. And even though I was coming on, you know, it's not that you just want to sit here, but you definitely need to be with attractive minds. And then to look at you talked about looking at your Facebook page, what you've been Googling, who you've been speaking to. What does that look like? And is it gossip? Is it slack talk? Is it slander? What are we watching? What are we, you know, putting into our minds? And so are we binging on TV or Facebook? That's something that we have to think about, because you are what you eat. And I always deal with how to eat to live. And food is not just a physical food that you put in your mouth, but it's a mental food, spiritual food. So I thank you for having this program, for allowing me to be a part of this program. All praises due to Allah. And now I can actually make the phone calls. I'm dealing with my spiritual food, mental food, and physical food, and practicing how to eat to live. So I want to say thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Thank you. Brother Michael.
Yes, sir. Grateful for the power call. Been following you since the BWO. And with me, you know, not unlike other Black folks, I like to see something, and it helps me better emulate. And after studying and learning, trying to qualify myself to bring value to the table in any situation or relationship that I'm in, I ran into the dilemma of now what do I do? After I didn't studied like I've been studying for umpteen years, how do I market it? How do I introduce it to people? It wasn't even a money thing for me. It was just to get it out. How do I make it attractive? How do I share it? And how do I whittle it down? Who do I talk to? I had all of those questions. So I joined the BWO because I was with someone who honestly, bruh, until this morning, listening to you, know how to do everything that I see everyone doing online themselves. I know it's a lot, but know how to do everything. Know how to do everything. Set up a drop page. Know how to do everything. But I couldn't follow because one, I guess I wasn't hearing what they were saying, and two, what I saw them doing, hard work. I saw them. It wasn't bringing them the results that they were looking for. It wasn't bringing them the results that I believe they should have got. And so I was discouraged. I was like, I'll be damned if I didn't put all this time. I didn't put all this time in necessarily to get online and start selling stuff. I did it to safeguard my liberty and my property. So I learned what I learned for self initially. Then I saw that it could be, it's valuable to everyone who believe and feel value what I believe in, feel, and value. So I said, damn, but you can't talk to everyone. So I watched their processes. And it wasn't until BWO till it made a little more sense, but something wasn't right about the team. I had that initial feeling, something ain't right about the team. When I saw you as a member, I was hopeful because I know where the fruit are. It's something there, at least on the surface. And so I watched for a little while, then it fell apart and I was discouraged again. And you know how long ago it was when that was going on. So I was discouraged again. And then I have many mentors, watching some of my mentors in my presence do what they do and not having the success and results that they looked for, that they should have got. Now I get it. Just off of today. Now I get it. You got to really want to serve people. You got to really want to help people. Things will come. But if your ultimate goal is the bag, it's going to elude you because ultimately what you really want is what people got. And if you either don't like people or you're not serving people, you're not going to get it. So the clarity that I get daily when I catch the call and the insights that I get from you have given me a paradigm shift of sorts to where now I'm not intimidated by learning the things that you teach and that this platform offers to be able to better accept my own and be myself. I was frustrated because I wasn't seeing no results. I wasn't seeing, and I mean, this person put in work. Pages, design, landing pages, all kind of stuff. They did it, man. They talked to several hundred people on the phone. I watched and I was like, damn, I was discouraged, anticipating their success, but when not seeing it, you want me to follow what you doing, but what you doing ain't bearing no fruit. I'm not about to do it. But I see what was missing. It's some spirituality that's missing there. You can't have demons or be doing shady stuff 70% of your day, and then 30-40% of your day you working online, but the other aspects of your life is really in the shade. You're not going to be successful, and you have to want to serve people. If what your product or service is not really for the benefit of others, it's just something like an iPhone, then you need to become an engineer. You need to let the product sell itself. If you're selling a service, people buy services from people they like. And that's all I want to say. And I'm in that there, but I'm on it, man. I trust you. I don't have a problem with your age and following under you and what you do. You're an exceptional example of a young black man, of a fruit, of a brother. And so, and as a husband, Sister Nani is blessed, and I believe that's vice versa because you together. So I'm grateful. Thank you. And that's all I want to share for right now.
Praise be to Allah. Man, that's a great point you made, man. If you're not in the service of people, you might want to be an engineer and let the product sell itself. Wow, that's a bar. Man, that was a bar there. Cause when you got services, you got to be a servant. You have to, they buying from people. They buy what they're buying. Oh man, that's deep. Man, that was deep. I don't know if y'all picked that one up, boy. That was deep there. Let's go to Sister Janae.
Assalamu alaikum.
Like salam.
So, I just want to just verify what you were saying about people coming in your DM, and I was the sister who the brother said, okay, let's get on a video chat, and I said no, because at this point I had knew that it wasn't you, because I asked him, I said, is this brother Ben? And he said, I said, brother Ben X, and he said, yes, this is brother BENZ. Benz, right? So then I asked a couple of more questions, like, well, give the greetings. If your brother Ben, give the greetings. And he said he couldn't give the greetings. And I said, okay, so yeah, I already know that you're not him, that you're a scammer. And he said, oh, don't call me that, you know. So then he started talking about God. And I said, that's not even how Brother Ben talks. I go, you know, he wouldn't even come on here and ask me to get on WhatsApp. And I go, so, you know, scram, get lost, scammer, right? And he just kept going. And he said, okay, we're going to get on a video chat right now. We're going to get on a video chat right now. And so, and I said, no, no, thanks. I'm not going to get on a video chat. I'm finished. I don't have time. So, you know, and he called me anyway on a video chat. And so when he called, he said, just hold on 1 minute. And he put up a video of Brother Ben saying, hello, this is Brother Ben Muhammad. And at that point, I, you know, clicked it off, and I was just pretty much done, you know. So, but these guys, they're out there. And when Brother Ben said, check the username or check, when I went back to look at his page, of course I blocked him. But when I went back to look at his page, it was a L instead of an I, you know, just small little teeny things that you have to like really be you know, aware of, or attention detail, because it's a lot. It was another page where they had Brother Ben and his mom as, you know, when he was a baby. And you know, just really like kind of sick stuff. You know, these people are trying to get something for nothing. And that's what I told him. I go, you out here scamming people, you're a liar, you're trying to get something for nothing. And he was like, don't say that, you know, don't call me that. Will you? And I just like, no, get lost. You know, I'm not talking to you anymore. So at that point, that's when I blocked him. So, but yeah, so watch out for that. But but the part that stuck out to me was at the beginning when the brother said, you your generational ceiling is your children's generational floor. I mean, that was like boom, a boom moment for me. And no, the Ben was together. Ben's like BENZ. It was all one word. That's but that's somebody in the comment. And what else? The other thing that stuck out to me was how you have to change yourself. You have to really look in the mirror. When I was a child, I used to complain to my mother, this person doesn't like me, or that person doesn't like me, or this person said this about me. And I said, my mom would say to me, well, if it's everybody, you know, who's saying something about you, then it must be you. You got to look at yourself. You got to go look in the mirror and see if there's anything that, you know, that you have to change about yourself. And so what I'm learning and, you know, dealing with people and dealing with sales is that you gotta have to, like Brother Ben said, you gotta communicate. You have to, you know, drop that low self-esteem. You have to present yourself in a way that people, you know, are attracted to you, you know. So what I'm really beginning to understand is, you know, really, really just looking in the mirror and finding out what it is that where my smudges are and where I have to clean those up. And, you know, and it was a big thing for me to get in front of people on social media, but we have to do that. We have to pivot because that's where we are today. If you don't pivot, you're going to be left behind. You know, you have to get on here and say something about yourself, because digital real estate is where it is. When I you know, about 10 years ago, I read a book called The Earth is Flat. And in that book, it said pretty much that digital, you know, and the web was going to be the way to go. People were no longer, excuse me, people were no longer going to be selling online. Can you hear me?
Yeah, that was somebody that was off of mute.
Yes.
All right, try to unmute yourself because somebody probably muted everybody now. So try to just unmute.
Yes, sir. Got you. And so what I said was I read a book called The Earth is Flat. And that was like maybe 15 years ago. And it was just talking about scientifically, we would all be online. We would be selling online, our storefronts would be online. And this is where we are right now. And so if you don't make that adjustment in your life, you know, if you don't challenge your fears about your own self and change those things about yourself that you don't like, then you're going to have a problem. You really have to deal with yourself. You have to look in the mirror and change, you know, these things about yourself. And that part really, really stuck out to me, because and give people something of value. Because when I in the beginning, just to wrap my mind around that concept of giving people something of value, my mindset was this: I'm not going to give anybody anything, because if I give them some information, they're going to get it before me and be successful before me. And so I had the mindset of keeping things to myself, but I'm starting to realize that I have to break down that mindset in order to be a better person, to be a more, you know, attractive person. I have to give. So, and also what you said about, if you have some insecurities about yourself, people can read that right off the bat. And it'll affect your, you know, your approach to people, you know, because they won't have confidence in you because you don't have confidence in yourself. So you know, I'm taking these things and I'm really trying to learn this, you know, inside out, so that I can be a better person, like you said, and use people for exchange. You know, you don't have to have money or gold. Like the minister said, it's not about the material. It's more about, you know, success is more about like who you are as a person. What is your character? How, you know, integrity level. If the person can trust you with the money, if they give it to you, if you say that this product is going to do what it, you know, what it says it's going to do, or what has it done for you, it's more about integrity. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Beautiful. I want to share something with you all, if y'all can see my screen, so that y'all can know what to look out for. So this brother got on TikTok. Okay. Now, if you're reading this, you see how at the top it says Brother Ben X at the top. So typically, if they're commenting, that's what you see. So you say, oh, that says Brother Ben X spelled correctly. That must be him. But when you go to the actual profile, you see how I got 2 X's. That's how he was got. 2 X's. On this one to the right, there's an N before Ben X. So Brothern Ben X. See, it's slight things. So if y'all not really paying attention and you're reading too fast, you will miss those details. So this is the screenshot. So you see the guy saying Assalamu alaikum, brother. Y'all know I don't even use no yellow hands. I need to stop saying what I wouldn't use, because they probably listening and they gonna start doing what I would say. But peace and blessings be upon you. I don't even say that type of stuff. So as you can see, man, be careful. On my actual page, those posts that's pinned are the ones that I got pinned, but I got way more followers than that, way more likes than that, and those got way more views. But if y'all don't know that, you just don't know, right? So be very careful. Always click on the actual profile and read the actual name, because when you read the name, that's where they can't copy that. So.
And Brother Ben, one more thing, and they'll ask you to come to WhatsApp. Oh, let's go over to WhatsApp so I can sign you up for my platform, because it can't be traced over there. So yeah, they'll do that too. So you would never do that. You would never ask us to come on over to WhatsApp so I can sign you up. No, so you have your own platform.
Yes, ma'am. All right, and then we got Sister Farah. Sister Farah.
Assalamu alaikum. I'll try not to take up too much of your time, but I wanted to share a testimony that bears witness that these wealth principles, um, they are the truth um, when applied. And I have something that I experienced recently that bears witness to it. Um, so on Thursday, I got a call from Brother Coach Khan to follow up with me after watching the free Digital Income Partners webinar. Now, I've been following Brother Ben in the digital real estate program, not actually in it, but just from the sidelines for about 6 or 7 years now. Just sad because I don't have many works to as evidence of that. But I was about 14. I was about 14 or 15, and I'll be looking over my dad's shoulder, at him watching, his YouTube. I'm like, what he over there talking about? He played a minister. I'm like, who's Farrakhan? I learned a lot. Just watching your story, watching your journey, watching your growth. I learned a lot about the teachings, and I watched how many lives that were impacted and changed through the program once you created the program. Um, and it was just so I was so inspired. And I look at my life now and how much really I have been influenced by what you been teaching over the years, and the values that have been instilled in me, and uh, really joining the nation, and everything probably wouldn't have taken place the way it taken place if it wasn't for that. So thank you for that. Just a little bit I've applied here and there. The results, it's real. Nothing major, but it proved for me that even just applying a little bit works. So imagine if I would stay consistent, I would be in a much better place. And Allah, Allah has really been working on me through Brother Ben and Brother Coach Khan. And he's just waiting on me. Allah's just waiting on me to set myself in heaven at once. And faith without works is dead. You have to take a step towards him first. Then he takes two towards you. Allah saw me taking a step when I joined that webinar and sent Brother Coach Khan to give me something from him that he put in Brother for me to shape and guide me, which is proof of that Allah is not a spook. He works through his people. On Thursday, he sent Brother Coach Khan and said, let this mind be in you, basically. Brother Coach Khan said, what's stopping you from stepping all the way in? And I used the same excuse I've been using all this time, not just for this, but in life in general. I tend to use this excuse a lot. Oh, I'm working on my finances, or I don't have it yet. And now I'm thinking back. I'm like, still, what am I actually doing every day to quote unquote work on my finances? Like I be saying, what am I actually doing with my time? Because if I don't have the money, surely I have the time. That could be used towards more money making activities. And if I don't have the time, I should have the money. And truth is, I had the time, I just wasn't using it right. Over analysis paralysis. All of my time was going to multiple different things, multiple different projects that really are going nowhere because I'm not taking time to focus on one thing and being consistent in one thing. Before focusing on that one thing, getting consistent and making progress with that one thing before moving on to the next. And truth is, one thing Brother Coach Khan says in the digital real estate curriculum, he said, one of the things, no, he said this over the phone, my bad. One of the things that keeps us from buying, one of the main things that keeps us from buying is we don't trust in ourselves. No, that wasn't the curriculum, my bad. And it's not that we don't it's not that we don't trust the product, but our lack of faith in ourselves. We think to ourselves, I can't do it, I don't have the money, and if I do get in, will I actually be successful, or will I fail? Doubt is the mother of hypocrisy. You can't say you believe in Allah the Most High and that you are a child of God. No, that you are a God, children of the Most High, and not believe you can make these things happen. Yeah, the math wasn't math. So Allah was really testing my faith when Brother Coach Carr. So I'm gonna tell the story. My bad. I'm kind of rambling all over the place, but so yeah, it's really that I didn't trust in myself. That's one of the main reasons why we don't buy, because we don't trust in ourselves. Um, if you really believe in a thing, you can make that happen. And um, that's basically what he was trying to show me. He said, he gave me an assignment. He said, 10 to win. He said, I want you to call. He said, you got like he asked me how many contacts I have. I have like 300, contacts in my phone. And so he said, I just need you to call 10 of those people and tell each person, you about that you're trying to reach. You have a business goal that you're trying to reach, and that you're only $100 away from your goal. And when he told me that first, I was like, I don't really like asking people for stuff. I never liked asking people for help. But he broke it down like this. He was saying, I'm sorry, it's just a lot. He was saying that basically, when the minister said during the Savior's Day that my bank is with the hearts of the people. So he was like, just think of all the people that you've deposited into over the years, through, I guess, being yourself, sharing the teachings, even just the little things. You never know how you might have impacted somebody. And Brother Ben teaches us, more people you impact, the more income will come. Impact. You just never know how valuable you are to somebody until you put it to the test. So really, don't think of it as you're getting something for nothing. You're withdrawing from your bank. You've made all of these deposits, and you're withdrawing from your bank, and that was deep, for lack of better words. No, that really stuck to me. So I'm like, I would just try. I'll just try. What's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is they say no. So I had 497 to raise to get into the Digital Income Partners program, and I honestly didn't think I could do it, but like the what's the word? The reward. If the yes is losing my words today. Like the worst that can happen is they say no, but the yes is a lot farther outweighs the no. So it's like, so I did it. In short, I did it. I called. It took me a couple days. I won't lie. I didn't sit there and make the 10 calls in the one sitting, because I was going back and forth with myself. I was really having the war of Armageddon within me, because I got one side telling me, oh, I can't do this. This ain't gonna work. Why am I doing this? Then you got the other side that's like, just have faith and put it to the test. Just try it. And so called 2 people the first day. And I made more than I expected. I got the first person, they gave the full 100. Then the next person, they only gave 40, but just that little bit showed me that, okay, maybe this will work. Going the next day, I called 3 people. And they sent even less than that. But I'm like, okay, but I'm making progress. I'm getting a little closer to my goal. So I'm halfway there. I got 5 people left to call. The next day I called 4 more people. And yeah, at that point they was only sending like, 25s, 10s, but hey, I'm getting close to my goal. And so I had took another leap of faith. I had one person left to call. I said, what if I just call one of those people up again? Um, Called the first person who gave me the full 100, which was my mom. I'm gonna tell it was my mother. If your mother is always maybe not for everybody, but my mother is my number one fan. She's gonna support no matter what I do. So I was just transparent with her and share basically my testimony, what I'm telling you guys right now. I told her what I was really trying to do. And because her and my dad, she knows Brother Ben X and Brother Coach Khan. Well, they're watching him. They know what he's been teaching. They from watching him over the years. So they knew what I was trying to do. Once I told her, um, she was like, yeah, I believe you could do it. And so even though she already sent me 100, she went ahead and sent a whole 497. I didn't tell her to do that. I did not tell her to do that. I told her, whatever you're willing to donate, I'm only 100 away from my goal. And because I actually was 100 away from my goal by then. And she had sent me the whole 497. So I ended up making more than I needed to accomplish my goal. And I, I thank Allah. All praise is due to Allah. And then he really was working on me through Brother Coach Khan. And I thank y'all, Brother Ben X and Brother Coach Khan, for that. So the actual numbers, I got 393 from the other donations, but then my mom's 497 on top of that. So in total, I made 890. So I exceeded, way exceeded my goals. All right. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Well, like salam, praise be to Allah. And what I would do as repayment, I'm sure, is they just want to see the progress. They want to know that their money was used properly and you used it, you executed on it. So what I would say in return of that is, as you grow, as you build your digital products, as you get your first sale, as you execute, just document it and share with them. Hey, I just want to reach out and let you know what I'm doing. Hey, I just want to reach out and show you the progress that I'm making. And once again, thank you. And that will rebuild your credit, if you will. Because whenever you get credit, you got to repay it back. So your repayment may not be necessarily, hey, I'll pay it back. You might want to do that. That's up to you. But the payment would be either you paying it back as you make money, or just simply sharing with them that you actually used it properly and they know that my money went to something and is really helping her life. So that'll rebuild back up. So the next time you may need something, they'll remember what she executed last time. It benefited her last time. She documented it to me. I like the way she sent it. And that'll kind of give you a chance to go back and get it again. And then we're going to close out with Sister Sherry. Is Sister Sherry still here? I do not see her. Oh, there you go. I see you unmuted, but you're not saying anything. Well, I can't hear you saying anything. Yeah, we can't hear you, Sister Sherry. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and close out. We can't hear you. Again, thank you all for tuning in today, this morning. The website to join the Building Wealthy Families. And who is this for? Who is Building Wealthy Families for? It's for those of you all who are aspiring entrepreneurs, aspiring business owners, entrepreneurs, and people who want to build wealth. If you're someone who wants to start an online business, create some digital products, learn how to grow your brand online, it's for you. If you have some money and you want to learn how to put it in the market and trade and make money in the market like you see people doing online, it's for you. You're going to learn from the number one futures trader in the world. If you're someone who has want to start a business and you want to know what is the back end supposed to be like, how is it supposed to be structured, what are some principles and habits for me to learn, what are some things when it comes to taxes that I need to know so that I'm not overpaying in taxes and I can reduce a lot of that cost and get more money back, it's for you. If you're someone who has maybe already got a policy, you already got some money saved up, but it's not growing the way that you want it to, and you want to be able to strategically make more and do more, put it in trust, learn about life insurance, learn about how to create a family bank for your family, it's for you. So you have 4 different coaches, 4 different curriculums. So if you're looking for personal development, which leads to your financial development, and you want access to people that's going to give you live coaching every week. So it's not just a curriculum. It's not just a course that you're going to get access to and now you got to figure it out. No, we're going to be there to guide you. We're going to be there live with you every week. Any questions that you have, we'll be able to answer them there for you. And you'll have access to an exclusive community with like-minded individuals. So if that's something you're interested in, again, www.bwfuniversity.com, www.bwfuniversity.com. For those of you all who plan on joining, if you get in by 5 o'clock, we will have orientation today at 5 o'clock. I'm going to go over some things, what you guys can expect, how to use the platform, and then answer any questions that you have, because next week we getting started. First live class is next week. We're going to be rocking and rolling. You guys are getting in at an early bird special discount on June the 9th. The price will be going up to its actual price. But everybody who gets in during this time period, you will be getting a discount. So I'm just letting you guys know that's something you guys are interested in after you get off the power call. We'd love to have you. If not, you'll be seeing the testimonials from other people growing, and hopefully maybe you'll join then. But it may be double the price by then. So I'm just trying to let you guys know what to expect, what you're going to get access to, what the benefits are, because I want to give as many of you guys as possible the chance to get in at this discounted rate. So with that being said, thank you all for listening, and I'll see you guys, inshallah, in the morning. Assalamu alaikum, and you guys have a blacktastic day. Peace.
Is Brother Ben here? Brother Ben. Now, Ben got a heck of a program. A lot of people listening to Brother Ben. And Ben tells them about the minister. And Ben tells them about the minister.